we enter the Versailles of Prussia, King Frederick II's Palace of Sanssouci, located in Potsdam near Berlin, Germany. And as we pass by the new palace located at the Sanssouci Park, we're meeting up with our friends and guides here on this beautiful day in the Versailles of Prussia, Sanssouci. So, while you're here, thank you for your visit, thank you for tuning into my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Enjoy! We gather at the courtyard and enter through the side entrance where servants once gained access to the palace. Through a narrow hallway, also named the Petit Gallery, it leads us to the richly decorated rooms. The palace, built and decorated in the French Rococo style, King Frederick II, however, favored the Greek and Roman mythology, as goddesses and mythological heroes are the theme of the exterior. The gardens as the interior of the palaces show it as well. In the music room, which is richly adorned with pictures out of the antique, is resting on the spinet, the flute the king enjoyed to play. King Frederick was a sponsor of arts and music, and he also composed a number of period music pieces. Gold leaf finished moldings, carvings adorn ceilings, furniture walls, and pictures. You will see figurines from Greek and Roman history to decorate the hallways, the niches along the corridors. Period furniture greet the visitor. Frederick would have loved to travel, and pictures in the gallery and rooms display the many places he wished to visit and never did, mostly due to age and illness. The ballroom, as we enter it, is adorned and supported by silver grey marble columns. They seem to be a continuation of the embracing columns you may have seen outside in the courtyard. Looking at the cupola, it's richly decorated in gold carvings, reminding us of mythological settings. The palace has furnished 5 guest rooms for visitors, friends and alike. This one is decorated in the indoor-outdoor themed room, similar to what I've seen some time ago in Vienna. This room was on many occasions frequented by Voltaire, the French writer and friend of Frederick, and I'm quite sure they had a number of conversations in here about politics, poetry and religion. Strange enough, the beds were squished into a corner. The kitchen in the palace, in my view, is just a marvel. The preparation tables, the stove, It's all just remarkable. I would have liked to see the staff mastering the demands of the royals during a get-together for the king and his friends. Taking a stairway down into the cellar, you find a cool room to keep everything cool. There's a wine cellar. I'm quite sure at its time it was full of rare and excellent wines. I must admit though, I was a little bit disappointed over the size of the wine cellar. I'm quite sure at one time or another my very own wine cellar housed more wine than I saw on display in this cellar. The kitchen staff in this palace definitely produced a menu that is fit for a king. And who knows, maybe the cook that worked there was a 3-star Michelin cook. Take a look at the menu. Time is a measure that applies to all of us. To kings and beggars, there are no exceptions. King Frederick the Great, the Potato King, the old Fritz, lovingly called by his subjects, died on the 17th of August 1786 at the age of 74, in this very same chair that is featured in this picture. The king, His Royal Highness, lies buried very close to his favorite palace. Nowadays we would call it a man cave. Here at Sanssouci, and the beloved dogs are right by his side. And even in modern times, the king has his fans. Andy Warhol immortalized the king in his very modern portrait. We enter through the Brandenburg Gate in Potsdam, taking in the city and leisurely walking through the streets, doing some shopping, some browsing, and relaxing. As a matter of fact, we're having some refreshments on the go. While we're walking, coming close to the Dutch quarters and over the old city market. As we go along the side of the former military orphanage, which is now a museum, and yes, it was founded by Frederick II during his war adventures. We are walking by the St. Nikolai Velimirovich, the Orthodox Church, which is on many occasions used for classical concerts. As we cross the old city market, we enter the courtyard of what looks like a palace, but it is not. The building is used as part museum and the other part to be the home of the political parties of Germany and their offices. This building was destroyed during the Second World War, but rebuilt to look like the former city palace of Potsdam. I show you at the end what it looked like and what it looks like now. A remarkable transformation. As we come to the end, I thank you for coming along on my trip to Berlin and Potsdam. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you. Our next stop is Mannheim, further south in Germany, and we'll see you there. Thank you. Have a great day.